Hi everyone, it is me, Xena PAPPAS, or Xena Fighter Elder Legion, or Xena Fighter Queenling, whatever you know me by. So, today I'm going to talk about something that's been going on with my show over the years, and it really doesn't have anything to do with the new maker, the new take that never saw the light of day. But it always seems to be the followership. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the folks who have followed my show from when it started to when it ended. And I'm happy that there's still folks out there that still love my show to this day. Now, my show only ran from between 95 YL to 2001 YL, and it was only on WB, UPN, WGN, Fox, USA, Sci-Fi, Oxygen, Lago, Heroes and Icons, and E-Ran Sci-Fi. Those were the only folk works that had deals with it. The streaming websites that had deals with it was Netflix, which gave way to Hulu, which ended up losing out to Google through the Google Play, and then later on to Apple with the Apple Song, and later on with Comcast when having it through and gave way to their deal with YouTube, which is through Google, was all the same. And then their deal with then, if it wasn't bad enough, then it went to Amazon, but they're all over instead. And then, well, Tubi had my show for some time. Then Roku had my show for some time and lost it. And now it's on some website called Fito TV. But that's bullshit because you could still get it through YouTube if you want to yield for it. Or Amazon if you want to yield for it. Or Google or Apple if you want to yield for it. Even though I would be against it because it's not like you're buying all 6 followings. You're buying through Saga, not through followings. Anyway, regard all that belief over that, it seems that my show, even though it may have been well known and beloved and liked by many folks, it was never ever gotten as big as any other show. I mean, yes, spin-offs never ever truly get as big as a show they spinned off from. Yes, I spinned off from Heracles and his show, The Legendary Journeys, or The Saga Walks, which ran for about 6 followings too. And it's true that some shows never get big. I mean, yeah, and we also had Angel, which was a spin-off of Buffy the Bloodsucker Slayer. But at the end of the day, you never truly get. Sometimes a show might get bigger than that, but that always means that you might have a longer lifetime than the show that you spun off from. Yeah, Heracles only ran from between 95 YL to until between 99 YL, and ended because Kevin Sorbo, the show player who played Heracles, didn't want to get a new deal. And so his deal ended in 2000 with the one-off with Xena, and that was it. So there was only left with Xena. Young Heracles had been done. Mantis had been done. Vinlander Gossip, that had been done. Jack of all trades had been done. Cleopatra 2525 ran for like only 2 fallings, and they had been done by and Jack of all trades and Cleopatra 2025 took the stead, but those shows were short-lived, and that was it. And then there was Ash Fight the Evil Dead years later, but that was pretty much it for all the shows. So yeah, my show had 2 more years on its life, but even then it got cut. Now, if you want to say that's true, well, Angel never outlived Buffy. Buffy the Bloodsucker Slayer had 7 followings. Angel only got about 5. He only gotten at least that before he was ended. And Dragonfly, that lasted, and Dollhouse lasted longer than those 2 shows did. And then, well, we all know they started doing the Follower of S.H.I.E.L.D. And another thing that always seems to irk me is everyone has this belief who they felt was the greater showrunner. Who is a greater showrunner? Who is a greater showmaker, you'll say? Some folks say Robert Tappert. Others say Joshua Warden. And they keep saying, oh, Joshua Warden gave his he was more greater than Robert Tappert because he made all the self grow. He crafted selves you could care about on Buffy and Angel and all the other shows. Well, that's true, but Robert Tappert did it too. He also gave us all kinds of selves we could care about on, Mantis and Heracles and Xena and young Heracles and Jack of all trades and Cleopatra 2025 and Vinlander Gothic and Ass Fight the Evil Dead. So don't say that he wasn't as good, because he was. Now, a lot of folks asked me before I end this film about the followership. I think some folks in the Xena followership are too much into good doer worshipping. I'm not making it up. They good doer worship LUCILLE LAWLESS or LUCILLE Ryan or LUCILLE Tappert, whatever she wants to call herself these days. She has a pick between 3 kin names if she wants. Anyway, and they seem to think she can do no wrong. Scathe her in any way and you're in the outs. I was on Twitter many times, and I happened to be made the black sheep of the Xena fighter, Elder Legion followership. And I'm not on Twitter anymore. I can't be on Twitter. Every time I seek to make a reckoning, Twitter doesn't let me. But that's probably a good thing, because if I did go back on Twitter, those folks would probably fuck with me some more, like they did before. So yeah, and then talking about the Xena followership, you folks, some of you folks need to get over yourselves. When I was on Twitter, hushing and locking me for no ground sake or why, when Gabrielle was on Twitter, hushing and locking her for no sake, ground, or why, get over yourselves. You all folks like to behave like you're shielding the followership. Oh, you're not taking it earnest. Oh, you're not show playing the way I think you should show play. Your take on the show is not my take. Oh, get over yourselves. At the end of the day, I don't think LUCILLE Ryan, Lawless, Tappert, whatever she wants to call herself, I don't think she's going to say, great for you. She isn't going to say, great for you folks. You're keeping the followership well from all the bad folks. She would probably be saddened to know that some of her followers of her show, Xena, are shitheads. Yeah, not all of them, but some of them are. And let me tell you one more thing. I already scathed LUCILLE Tappert for her LUCILLE Tappert for her behaviors, her mindset, her stands. I already scathed her, and I'll have nothing to do with her anymore. And even if you know what? Get over yourselves, folks. And you too, LUCILLE, get over yourself. Yeah. I think some of the folks in my followership of my show, some of them are just really mean folks. Get over yourself. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on my followership, on some of the followers, and other things. If you like this film, follow me over here at Xena Pappas, or Xena Melinda Pappas. Xena Pappas. Xena Fighter Queenling, or Xena Fighter Elder Legion, and I'll see you later. Bye. And I have many skills.